Senior, the one vitamin that will keep your legs strong and steady after 60. Have you ever imagined that when you reach 90, you could still be standing tall, walking around, and maintaining the strength of your body like you did when you were young? It might sound like a fantasy, right? But there's a truth waiting for you, a secret that millions of older adults don't know. Every year, 1 in 4 people over the age of 65 falls. And this isn't just painful, it also takes away their ability to live independently. But what if I told you there's a simple way to reduce the risk of this happening? A method that doesn't require medication or complicated treatments. Think about this. There's one single vitamin that could be the key to keeping your legs strong and healthy, even as you age into your 70s, 80s, or even 90s. The question is, have you heard about it? Recent studies show that this one vitamin is crucial for maintaining the strength and stability of your legs, helping you continue to move freely and live independently without worrying about dangerous falls. Imagine living without the fear of weak muscles, without the concern of losing your ability to do the things you love. All of this can be possible with one simple nutrient. This isn't some impossible dream. It's a scientific breakthrough that has changed how the medical community views aging. So, do you want to know what this vitamin is and why it's so important? Don't miss out on this opportunity because the information I'm about to share could help protect your health and keep you independent for the rest of your life. Have you ever wondered if there's a secret vitamin that you've been overlooking, but it could completely change the health of your legs? That's right. It's vitamin D. A mineral that not only strengthens your bones but also helps protect your muscles, keeping you balanced and strong, especially as you get older. But don't just think of vitamin D as something basic. There's a surprising truth behind why it's so important. Did you know that a lack of vitamin D could cause you to lose control of your body and increase your risk of falling, one of the leading causes of death among older adults? Just imagine, one wrong step could change your life forever. All because your body didn't have enough vitamin D to keep your muscles and bones strong. Have you prepared for that? Before we continue, I have one question for you. Have you ever wondered if your legs are really being taken care of properly? Sometimes small habits can have a huge impact on our health. If you have any thoughts or experiences, feel free to share them with me. I'd love to hear your story. And if you find this video helpful, just one click on subscribe and turning on notifications will ensure you never miss the small but effective tips that can help you maintain your health and independence for life. And if you think this video was meaningful, leave a 1 in the comments. It's simple, but it lets us know you got value from it. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to let us know. We're always ready to help. When most people think of vitamin D, they immediately associate it with the critical role it plays in maintaining healthy bones. It's commonly known that vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium, which is essential for building and maintaining strong bones, especially as we age. However, vitamin D's importance goes far beyond bone health. It is just as vital for muscle strength, balance, and overall mobility. This is particularly crucial for older adults, as the natural decline in muscle mass and balance due to aging can lead to severe health issues, including falls and fractures. Research has shown that a deficiency in vitamin D can lead to significant muscle weakness, difficulties with balance, and an increased risk of falling. For older adults, this becomes a particularly dangerous situation. When the body is deficient in vitamin D, muscles begin to weaken over time, which makes it harder to maintain balance and stability. The result is a vicious cycle. Muscle strength declines, mobility decreases, and the risk of falls increases. These falls can lead to debilitating injuries and in many cases result in a loss of independence. As individuals age, they may find themselves unable to perform basic activities of daily life, which can severely impact their quality of life. A recent study published in the Journal of the American Geriatric Society revealed that older adults who took vitamin D supplements had an 18% lower rate of falls compared to those who did not supplement their diet with vitamin D. This study highlights the profound impact that vitamin D can have on reducing the risk of falls and maintaining an individual's ability to live independently. By simply incorporating vitamin D into one's daily routine, older adults can significantly improve their muscle strength, coordination, and balance, reducing the likelihood of life-threatening falls. The connection between low levels of vitamin D and muscle weakness, especially in the legs, is evident in numerous studies. Those with insufficient levels of vitamin D tend to experience greater muscle weakness, which can significantly slow their walking speed and reduce their ability to maintain balance. In fact, research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that a deficiency in vitamin D impairs the body's ability to absorb calcium, which weakens both the bones and the muscles. This deficiency can accelerate the process of sarcopenia, which refers to the age-related loss of muscle mass that affects nearly 40% of individuals over the age of 80. Sarcopenia not only causes muscle weakness, but also significantly impairs mobility, making it harder for older adults to perform everyday activities such as walking, climbing stairs, and standing up from a seated position. The more severe the sarcopenia, the higher the risk of falls and fractures. Alarmingly, more than 50% of older adults are living with vitamin D deficiency, a staggering statistic. This deficiency is particularly concerning because low vitamin D levels increase the risk of various health issues, not just related to bones and muscles, but also to overall well-being. Those with inadequate levels of vitamin D are at least twice as likely to experience severe fractures compared to individuals with sufficient vitamin D levels. Furthermore, vitamin D plays a crucial role in preventing hip fractures in older adults. A study published in the New England Journal of Medicine showed that vitamin D supplementation was associated with a 17% reduction in the risk of hip fractures in women over 65. This evidence underscores the importance of vitamin D in preserving bone health and preventing potentially devastating injuries. In addition to its impact on muscle strength and bone health, vitamin D plays a key role in regulating muscle contractions. This means that when vitamin D levels are low, the body may experience muscle cramps or spasms, particularly at night. These cramps can be painful and disruptive, affecting sleep and limiting movement. Chronic muscle cramps can interfere with daily life, making it harder to engage in activities or even to perform basic movements like standing up or walking. The lack of vitamin D can also slow the healing process for wounds, leading to prolonged recovery times and a higher risk of infection. This is particularly concerning for older adults whose ability to heal naturally declines with age. The symptoms of vitamin D deficiency are often subtle and may not be immediately recognized. However, if you frequently feel weak or unsteady on your feet, especially when standing or walking, it's a clear sign that your body might be lacking this essential nutrient. Additionally, if you experience muscle cramps or spasms, particularly at night, or if you notice discomfort in your bones, such as aching in the lower back or joints, it could indicate a vitamin D deficiency. These signs should not be ignored, as they can lead to more severe health problems over time, including falls and fractures. In summary, while vitamin D's role in bone health is widely recognized, its importance for muscle strength, balance, and fall prevention should not be overlooked. As we age, maintaining adequate vitamin D levels becomes even more crucial for preserving independence and reducing the risks of falls and fractures. Therefore, it's important for older adults to prioritize their vitamin D intake and seek medical advice if they suspect they may be deficient. With the right approach, vitamin D can help older adults live a more active, independent, and healthier life. Vitamin D is most commonly associated with bone health, and rightfully so. It plays a pivotal role in calcium absorption, which strengthens bones. But did you know that vitamin D is also a key player in muscle function and balance? This is especially critical as we age, when muscle mass naturally declines and maintaining balance becomes more challenging, leading to a higher risk of falls and the loss of independence. Many don't realize that vitamin D is essential for more than just strong bones. It's also crucial for muscle strength and stability. As we age, our body's ability to retain muscle mass diminishes, and maintaining stability becomes more difficult, thus increasing the risk of falls. This is where vitamin D steps in, helping to maintain muscle function and improve balance. In fact, studies show that adequate vitamin D levels can reduce the risk of falls by improving muscle strength and coordination. To check if you have low vitamin D levels, a simple blood test is all it takes. If your levels are insufficient, your healthcare provider may recommend adjusting your sun exposure, modifying your diet, or using supplements to restore healthy vitamin D levels. Sunlight is the most natural source of vitamin D, as your skin produces it when exposed to the sun. However, as we age, our skin's ability to synthesize vitamin D declines, and we often spend less time outdoors, making it harder to get the daily recommended dose of vitamin D. For optimal vitamin D production, aim to spend 20 to 30 minutes outdoors in direct sunlight at least 3 to 4 times a week. This exposure not only helps prevent vitamin D deficiency, but also boosts the body's ability to convert sunlight into vitamin D. The best time for this is between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., when the sun's rays are the strongest. If you live in regions with long winters or frequent cloud cover, getting enough sunlight throughout the year can be difficult. In these cases, a vitamin D lamp can replicate the effects of natural sunlight and help increase your vitamin D levels. In addition to sunlight, your diet can play a vital role in maintaining optimal vitamin D levels. While food alone may not provide enough vitamin D to meet your body's needs, it can complement sunlight exposure and support overall health. Fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines are some of the best natural sources of vitamin D. For instance, a 3.5-ounce serving of salmon provides about 570 IU of vitamin D, covering a significant portion of your daily needs. Egg yolks are another excellent source, offering about 40 IU per yolk. Dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are also fortified with vitamin D, making them convenient options. For vegetarians, mushrooms are the only plant-based food that produces vitamin D when exposed to sunlight, making them a great choice for those looking to supplement their diet. Despite regular sun exposure and a vitamin D-rich diet, many older adults struggle to get enough of this essential nutrient. As we age, our skin's ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight decreases, and it can be challenging to meet the daily requirements through food and sunlight alone. This is where supplements come in. Vitamin D3, cholecalciferol, is the most effective supplement and is usually the best option for older adults to maintain healthy levels of vitamin D. For individuals over 70, the recommended daily intake is between 800 to 1,000 IU, while those between 50 and 70 should aim for around 600 IU per day. Magnesium also plays a crucial role in activating vitamin D in the body. Without sufficient magnesium, the body cannot fully utilize the vitamin D it absorbs, regardless of sunlight exposure or supplement intake. To enhance vitamin D activation, incorporate magnesium-rich foods like leafy greens, spinach and kale, nuts, almonds and pumpkin seeds, and whole grains, brown rice and oats into your diet. For those who struggle to get enough magnesium from food, magnesium supplements can be beneficial. Together, vitamin D and magnesium work synergistically to improve bone health, muscle strength, and overall mobility. However, it's important to note that the benefits of vitamin D supplementation won't be immediate. It may take several weeks to notice significant improvements. After 2 weeks, you may experience reduced muscle cramps and increased energy levels. Within a month, you may notice better balance and stronger legs. Research shows that, over a 3-month period, vitamin D supplementation can reduce the risk of falls by 31%, increase muscle strength by 35%, and decrease the risk of fractures by 40%. Consistency is key. Regular vitamin D supplementation, combined with sun exposure, a balanced diet, and magnesium, can help you maintain muscle function, reduce the risk of falls, and preserve mobility as you age. Unfortunately, many older adults do not receive the proper care and attention needed to maintain healthy vitamin D levels, which is why taking proactive measures to safeguard your health is so crucial. Start today by evaluating your vitamin D levels regularly. Spend 20 to 30 minutes in the sun several times a week. Incorporate vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish, eggs, and dairy products into your diet. And consider taking a vitamin D3 supplement if necessary. By combining sunlight, a healthy diet, and supplements, you can support your health and reduce the risks associated with aging. Are you getting enough vitamin D in your diet? If you're unsure, consider talking to your healthcare provider to ensure you're taking the right steps to maintain your health. It's never too late to start taking care of your body. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear how you're incorporating these tips into your routine. If you're interested in more valuable health insights, don't forget to hit that like button, share with friends, and subscribe so you never miss out on the latest updates. Now let's wrap up with something to think about. Imagine maintaining your strength and mobility well into your 90s. It may sound like a dream, but it's not. 1 in 4 people over 65 will fall each year, often leading to serious injuries and a loss of independence. But what if I told you there's a simple way to lower that risk? The answer is vitamin D. Most people think of vitamin D as something for strong bones, but its role goes far beyond that. It's crucial for muscle strength and balance. As we age, our muscles naturally weaken, and our ability to stay balanced deteriorates, increasing the risk of falls. Vitamin D can help counter these effects by supporting muscle function and boosting overall stability. Research shows that older adults with adequate vitamin D levels have stronger muscles, better coordination, and a significantly lower risk of falls. Unfortunately, over 60% of seniors are vitamin D deficient. As we get older, our skin loses its ability to produce vitamin D from sunlight, making it even more difficult to get the necessary amount. This deficiency can lead to muscle weakness, slower healing, and an increased risk of falling. A simple blood test can confirm if you're low in vitamin D. If you are, spending 20 to 30 minutes in the sun a few times a week can help boost your levels. If you're unable to get enough sunlight, incorporating vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish, eggs, and fortified dairy products is a good option. And for those who still need more, vitamin D supplements are an easy solution, especially vitamin D3. Magnesium is also essential for activating vitamin D in your body. Adding magnesium-rich foods such as leafy greens, nuts, and seeds can enhance the benefits of vitamin D. The best part? It's never too late to start. With consistent supplementation and sun exposure, you'll notice improvements within a few weeks. Less muscle cramping, more energy, and better balance. After a few months, vitamin D supplementation can reduce the risk of falls by 31%, increase muscle strength by 35%, and lower the risk of fractures by 40%. The key is consistency. Taking vitamin D regularly, getting sunlight, eating a balanced diet, and including magnesium can help you maintain your strength, independence, and mobility as you age. Many older adults don't receive the care or attention needed to maintain healthy vitamin D levels, which is why it's so important to take control of your health now. Start by checking your vitamin D levels, getting outside for a little sun, and incorporating vitamin D-rich foods into your diet. If needed, consider supplements to ensure you're meeting your body's needs. So, are you getting enough vitamin D? If you're unsure, it's time to take action. Consult with your healthcare provider to ensure you're on the right path. Small changes today can lead to a healthier, more vibrant tomorrow. And if you found this information helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more health tips that can make a real difference in your life.